it's time to see who has the heart.
If you put your effort and concentration into playing to your potential, to be the best that you can be, I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game, in my book, we're going to be winners.
This is your fight. Now go out there and take it.
You never heard of the Sultan of SWAT? The Titan of Terror. Colossus of Clout? The King of Crash, man. Oh, yeah, the Great Bambino. I thought you said the Great Bambi. That wimpy deer.
Welcome to Applebee's Tailgate Talk. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Come see all your friends at Applebee's in Athens, Highway 72 West, just off I-65. 12 minutes guaranteed or it's free Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. 7 items to choose from. Can't make it for lunch? Visit them for happy hour, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. or late night. Half-price appetizers with beverage purchase, 6 appetizers to choose from. One of your favorite teams is sure to be playing on the big screen, too. See you tomorrow at Applebee's Neighborhood Grill, Highway 72 Athens, just off I-65. Real estate real easy. That's the motto at Innovative Realty Solutions, and providing the highest quality real estate services is their mission. With sound real estate advice, the latest information, and a skilled analysis of the real estate market, Innovative Realty Solutions offers a better home buying and selling experience with a fair, ethical, and, yes, innovative process. Innovative Realty Solutions. Visit them on Facebook, online at innovativerealtysolutions.com, at 100 North Clinton Street in Athens, or call 230-5950. Innovative Realty Solutions. Real estate real easy. When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. Daly & Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daly & Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook, too. Daly & Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon. Need custom screen printing or other promotional products? Got You Covered Screen Printing and More in Athens is, well, got you covered. Screen printing, promotional items, stickers, graphic design, vinyl for signs and garments, and other customized products. They also offer local pickup and delivery services, rush orders, volume discounts, and can customize any project to meet your needs. Got You Covered guarantees to get the job done and will work hard to make sure you're completely satisfied. Call today, 444-4500, or stop by and see them at 800 Highway 72 West, Suite K in Athens. Got You Covered Screen Printing and More. WKAC is the official radio station of Athens High football. You can hear the Golden Eagles online by going to WKAC1080.com, by listening on your WKAC Sports app, or on your Amazon Echo or Google Home device. Catch the replay on Saturday at noon, and then listen to the archives anytime on demand. Don't forget the Coach Cody Gross Show every Thursday morning at 10, and the Athens High Coaches Show later on at 1. Your official radio station for Athens High football, 1080 WKAC.
This is Chad McGehee, head football coach of James Clemens Jets, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Good Saturday morning, everyone, and welcome to Applebee's Tailgate Talk. We're live here in the Applebee studio, Highway 72, Athens, Alabama. Tom McClung, old Tomcat here, alongside producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. And we have got a nice show lined up for you today. Lots of football being played everywhere. Lots of football played last night. We'll be going over rundowns and stuff from last night and probably talking a little college football today. Producer extraordinaire, welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you.
It's like you were here all morning setting up or something, you know?
Yeah.
And some of us are lucky enough just to show up and talk.
That's
easy
true.
stuff. But I tell you what, folks, we have a great show lined up for you today. Look for us on Facebook at Applebee's Tailgate Talk and on Instagram or Twitter at Tailgate Talk AL. Visit us online at tailgatetalk.net to get the scores and archives of the past shows. You know, I probably should have read this. This is new. I probably should have read this once before we went on the air. You can also vote on and enter nominations for our Athlete of the Week and find the links to download the Tailgate Talk app for your Android or what is that, iOS devices?
iOS devices.
Okay, I said it correctly. Hear us on your Alexa device by saying, Alexa.
Play Tailgate Talk.
Or your Google device by saying, hey, Google.
Play Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Love you, bees. They miss you, big boy. Call or text us during the show at 256-812-1TGT, 256-812-1848. Our calling guests come in via the First National Bank hotline, making communities great. The special guest segment is sponsored by Yellowhammer Roofing. You have rewritten this whole thing, man.
I tried
streamlined
I tried
there.
to go from memory because I couldn't find my original file. So I thought, okay, what points do I need to hit? And
Well, we went from a full page of stuff to a half a page.
yeah,
and it ain't just
I did
the font.
consolidate, I think, maybe one or two of those things.
Yeah, that's cool. That's good. Hey, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, call or text us at area code 256-812-1TGT, 256-812-1848. List of people that's coming on the show today. We've got an old friend coming. I wish he was coming in the studio, but he's not. We'll have him on the phone. You may remember him when
No, he is coming in.
Oh, he is coming in. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's even better. You may remember this guy when before the Trash Panda started. Everything was in construction mode. We were talking exits from the interstate and stuff like that. Emo Furfori is now general manager? Mm-hmm. General manager of the Huntsville Hurricanes, which is a semi-pro basketball league here in Huntsville. Now, we've got the North Alabama War Dogs, and we love them. And they play in the ABA, and I think Tim told me that the Huntsville Hurricanes play in the basketball league.
Yes.
So, that's a good name.
The
basketball team. That's right. So looking forward to talking to Emo. He's a good catch up with this fella. He's a good guy. And we'll also have Coach Clint Woodfin, head coach of the East Limestone High School Indians. Coach Michael Parker will join us, head coach of the Clements Colts. Coach Chad McGehee, head coach of the James Clemens Jets. We'll also have Nicole Stockman with the Athens High Cheer. And I think she's the cheerleader coach maybe. She does her own private cheer consulting, training, stuff like that. And we'll also have Coach Jimmy Woodroof, former judge, and he'll be discussing the reunion of the 1972 team. Now, the unique thing about this is Nicole and Jimmy, they'll be honoring the 1972 team this Friday night at Athens Stadium, the team that went undefeated, beat Andalusia in the brand-new Athens High School Stadium at the time. I remember that night because they only had one side of bleachers.
Okay.
And the Andalusia band only brought their drum line. And they sat 10 rows behind us, and they played every second of the stinking game.
Oh, man.
That was awful. But Athens wins. They go undefeated. Guys like Adolph Cosby and what's his name that went to Auburn too?
Freddie Smith?
Freddie Smith. Thank you so much. Athletes come out of that. Several others. Of course, Judge Woodroof was also part of that. That's going to be the basis of this guy. We're going to try to get the word out for what all is going on, the festivities, the pageantry of stuff, the honor, the reunion of the 1972 team. I believe that would be 50 years, if my math from Tanner High School adds up correctly. Yep. And last but not least, definitely not least, we'll talk to our main man, AP Stedham, the Swami of the SEC. We may even be discussing that dumpster fire, what's going on down on the plains. We might. I may not want to even talk about it, but we'll definitely talk some Alabama football. And Mississippi State's got a big game today. It's Band Parents Day, so my wife is down there celebrating with her son, trumpet player Garen Hoosier.
I want to have this is a personal rant here.
Don't rant. We're supposed to be happy.
Well,
this is Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Look, these Christmas year-round people must be stopped.
Oh, my goodness. You had to go there.
I mean, of course, we've got the folks that are happy for the pumpkin spice things coming out, you know. But now my daughter, who lives up in Bowling Green, sent me a picture this morning. She said, I saw this about a week ago in Walmart up there. They've already got eggnog selling it. And I'm like, okay, eggnog, I love eggnog, but there's nothing special about it if it's
not unless you put
all
some
year
in it.
round. Well, to me, it's
as special as it is, but not all year
when
round.
the kids were growing up, I said, we're not buying eggnog until after Halloween, at least.
Right.
We're getting close enough to the holiday season where, okay, we'll go for the eggnog. But no, I mean, stores are, have been putting Christmas stuff up for a while, and so now, some of these folks, they go, I'll listen to Christmas music all year round. I'm thinking, there's nothing special about it if it was all year round. So
that's the truth.
I mean, I love Christmas. It's my favorite time of year, I guess. Now, summer or spring, that's my favorite seasons, but Christmas, yeah.
Well, they've already got Christmas trees out at Lowe's 2 weeks ago, and Walmart in Athens.
Yeah, and there are probably some folks I know who already have their Christmas trees up. but
we love everybody. Even if you Christmas all year, we still love you.
Yeah.
So
that's just
don't take it personal.
That's just a personal irk of mine.
Well, I tell you what, while you're on a roll, producer extraordinaire, let's get this started. Toss it over to you.
Scores and more.
Brought to you by P4 Physical Therapy, delivering world-class outpatient care with a purpose. Visit them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com. Last night's football action, Ardmore shut out Elkmont in their rivalry game, 42-0. We streamed that game on Play Action Sports last night, and you can go out and listen to it again if you want to. We'll be replaying it tomorrow on WKAC. West Limestone defeated East Limestone on the Indian Senior Night, 31-7. Muscle Shoals over James Clements, 38-10. Tanner over Columbia, 66-0. DAR came back and overcame Clements, 34-24. And Lauderdale County was eked out by Lexington, 14-13.
That's a good word.
Eked out a victory over the Tigers. And congratulations to Lindsay Murr for her basketball commitment to Blue Mountain College.
Now, that's not Blue Mountain State, for those of you who are familiar with the series.
Right.
This is Blue Mountain College, so don't go spreading wild, crazy rumors.
Yeah, whenever I was typing in the post, I almost – as a matter of fact, I typed out Blue Mountain State, and I was like, whoa, back up. Backspace. So, anyway, I had to correct that. Coming up next week, we will have Jordan McCray. He played college ball at UCF. I don't think he was part of that. He wasn't part of that national championship
team
deal. But he also played the NFL, the AAF, the XFL, the Arena Football League.
This dude's got stories.
He was an offensive lineman. He is currently the center for the Birmingham Stallions.
Oh, okay.
So
he's still in the league. He's still in the game.
Yeah, so he's coming up next week. Upcoming, you remember Ray Scott that we had on a few years ago, former NBA forward and center.
Yes, sir.
And coach. He's coming on. We'll be live we've got 3 road weeks in a row here. We'll be live at the Sportsplex Car Show in a couple of weeks. Then the next week we'll be live at the Ardmore Car Show, and then we'll be live at Calhoun. The week after that. So talking kind of the way we do at UAH, talking to basketball coaches, but some of the other ones too. And they've got a scrimmage against the War Dogs at 3. So, Timothy Jones may be there. We may could get him on.
Snag him over there.
Got a chance too.
First job I ever had was at that Hot as at Calhoun. I was young, 16 years old. At Calhoun. Hardy's at Calhoun.
Oh, Hardy's.
It's a Subway now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that now. But anyway, there you go. Scores and more brought to you by P4 Physical Therapy.
Now, Ray Scott, was his dad the one that played, one of the first African-American ball players that played for Celtics?
No, that was
someone else.
Chuck.
Sorry, didn't mean to throw a crazy question at you.
he and Earl Lloyd were the two. It's funny, we've talked about Earl Lloyd with Chuck, but they're playing. But no, now Ray was like the first. I think he was the first African American coach in the NBA.
Okay,
and he's got a book coming out too.
Awesome.
Called I think it's called NBA, the NBA in Black and White. So he's talks about a lot of the racial issues and things back in the day. But anyway, Ray, he was the one that y'all got to talking about. The dude abides.
The dude abides. I got you.
He's still got that on his Facebook page.
He loves the Big Lebowski. I remember that. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've exhausted our time in this segment. We're going to take a quick break and come back on the other side. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Next week, our special guest will be Birmingham Stallion center Jordan McRae. We'll be back with more Applebee's Tailgate Talk after this.
Ardmore Telephone Company has been operating right here in your community since the 1950s. Over the years, we've brought you advanced communication services such as telephone, high-speed internet, and security systems. And going forward, we'll be right here ready to provide you with innovative services and the high level of customer service you've come to expect. At Ardmore Telephone, our proof is the test of time, running decades deep. We're Ardmore Telephone, and we are here to stay. For more details, call 1-800-830-9946 or visit ardmore.net.
Addiction can have a crippling effect on everyone involved, leading to health problems and behavioral disorders. SOAR Addiction Recovery can help with their comprehensive and confidential treatment. SOAR understands the heartache and pain of addiction and can empower you to re-engage in a meaningful life. If you or someone you know needs help, don't wait. Call SOAR Addiction Recovery. That's SOAR at 374-3858. Located at 30521 Ardmore Avenue in Ardmore. It's time for you to soar. Call now, 374-3858. SOAR Addiction Recovery.
Hey guys, this is Joanna Clem for CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications. I'd like to personally invite you to visit CEI Bookstore. While you're here, you'll find a wide selection of Bibles, gift items, trustworthy study materials, and more for you and your church. Our friendly staff will be happy to help you with your selections while you shop in the store. We even offer personalized Bible imprinting and gift wrapping. Not in the Athens area? Enjoy shopping with us online at truthbooks.com. CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications, taking his hand, helping each other home.
Quality Vinyl is on your side. Quality Vinyl in Athens has been in business since 1987, offering great prices and service the whole time. What has changed is the technology of their products. From vinyl siding and shutters, sunrooms and screen rooms, to doors, windows, columns, and rails. Quality Vinyl, located on the corner of Highway 72 and Reed Road in Athens, just 6 miles west of I-65. Call 232-2665 or visit them online at qualityvinyl.net. Quality Vinyl is on your side. When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. Keep up with local school, travel, youth, and amateur sports throughout the week with the Play Action Sports Update. Listen weekday mornings at 7:30 and weekday afternoons at 1:30 and 3:30 as we bring you the latest scores, news, and announcements from Limestone County and surrounding communities. That's the Play Action Sports Update 3 times a day, Monday through Friday on 1080 WKAC.
Hey, this is former Auburn wide receiver Willie Gaucher. You are listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
I'm all about the action. 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 I said I'm all about that action.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Tom McClung here, old Tomcat, alongside producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. And we've got, I'm glad we changed this, man, from the back of the show to the front of the show, because we get a little bit more time to talk to him and get get to know some of his great knowledge from the game. Our Swami of the SEC, Mr. A.P. Stedham, is talking to us from Jordan-Hare Stadium. Welcome, A.P.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. So glad to be on Applebee's Tailgate Talk, WKAC 1080, Athens, Alabama.
So my question is, you're at Jordan-Hare. Why?
Correct.
Why? It was a dumpster fire last week, buddy.
Well, they need to win this game. It's important to them.
Very much so.
They'll give it everything they have for their coach if they want to continue on in the season with some hope.
Yeah.
So, I just think it's be an interesting game. Missouri, they're trying to build that program.
Yep.
And, we'll see what they can do. They have an outstanding freshman wide receiver that everyone coveted, Luther Burden III. He's the 7th Tiger in history to have a scoring touchdown, receiving, rushing, and returning a punt. He opened up the game last week with a punt return against Abilene Christian.
Excellent. So Auburn's quarterback situation has went from not really good to pretty much dire right now.
Yeah, I think Robbie Asher is going to get his opportunity with the other 2 quarterbacks injured, and you got that freshman in reserve.
Right.
So maybe we see the freshman today. Why not? Because you have those 4 games to use as a red shirt and, try them out. You're playing against the SEC opponent. It's at home.
Yes.
So, get them in there for a few series. I mean, especially if you're maybe in the middle of the field and you want to run the football, let's say. I mean, try them out on some short passes.
Yep. Yeah, rumor is for Holden Garner, I can't remember his last name, is that he's got a rifle. He's accurate. He's just he's a freshman. And the Robbie, his uptick is the run because he's one of the fastest men on the team, but occasionally he's not too accurate and has thrown a couple of picks this year. So.
Right, and he hasn't played very many games as well.
No, he hasn't played many games. It could be a coming of age for both guys today, and Auburn really needs something good to happen today.
Yeah, and it gives the team a spark, a different rhythm with another quarterback, and he's been practicing through the fall. So why not try him out? I think it's to Auburn's advantage.
Absolutely.
Maybe they'll find something good.
If I'm not mistaken, Bama's playing Vanderbilt in Tuscaloosa this week.
That's right. They made a quarterback change, A.J. Swan, out of Georgia, freshman out of Georgia. So they've been scoring 42 points a game. I know the opponents are not the best, but Vanderbilt is 3-1. So whoever went to Las Vegas and laid down a bet that they wouldn't win 3 games, they lost. So
they lost already, didn't they?
They lost already. So Vanderbilt's trying to build that culture, winning culture, change things. But Alabama, they're still trying to get settled on the offensive line and with their offense and get those receivers to hang on to the football. I mean, that's clearly something that's on the agenda.
Yeah.
Defensively, let's get it going with the pass rush and covering people, and let's see what can happen.
And trust me, as a fan, middle school, high school, college football, we sometimes, me included, we give up too much too fast on a team or a group of players.
Yes.
And
it's a long season.
I witnessed something Thursday night that my son coaches middle school football at a local high school here, Clements, and the boys lost the game. They didn't. I put it this way: they didn't win the game, but.
Right.
And this is the 5th or 6th game of the year. They played better than they've played all year long. And to see that team improve like that, it gives me hope for Auburn, and that they can make some things and turn some things around and get back to playing well.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have an opening drive, score a touchdown, and not a field goal.
Yes,
because Auburn has shown they have a good kicker, but you want to have somebody scoring touchdowns for you. They put pressure on the other team. I mean, last week they started the game. They had a defensive stop and a 4th down. But they couldn't get the ball in the end zone. And the quarterback, getting in the end zone, that's the number one priority.
You got to do it.
Evaluating the quarterback. How many teams during practice or during the game is he getting the ball in the end zone?
That's the truth. So what else going on with As We See It?
Oh, yeah, we had a nice guest. People can still listen to. We had Bob Kessling, the voice of the Volunteers, was our guest this week.
Awesome.
So Yeah, so Bob, people can listen to that on our website. AP Kelly, as we see, we did a nice interview with Bob. You know, he's there 22 years as the voice of the Volunteers. I think he's retiring this year.
Oh.
And but he does a great job. He's very knowledgeable and glib, and he's just a fun interview. I really enjoyed it. And I told him I thought that Tennessee has the 3 best receivers in the league. I call them the CPA group. Hyatt, McCoy, and Tillman, and they cash in every time. Right?
They do
so far.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I like that Tennessee team. I think they're very good. Quarterback, outstanding. You know, he's still on a streak now, 187 passes, I guess, without an interception. I think it's now 42 touchdowns, 3 interceptions in his career. When he transferred, he was there last year and became the starter as the season progressed. So he's an outstanding quarterback. I really like him, and the running game will surprise you. And I think defensively they're getting better, putting pressure on the quarter. Of course, they're not like Arkansas with 17 sacks. But can you explain this analytic to me? 17 sacks by Arkansas, one of the tops in the country, not the top, last in pass defense, 353 yards a game.
Get back. That's
how does that correlate?
That's an enigma. That's I think you'd call that.
Yeah. So, but I still think Arkansas scores a lot of points and is going to give A&M problems because Max Johnson, you know, he was 10 for 20 last week. He's not lighting the fire for me. But, you know, in 17 points against Arkansas, I think you need to score more. Jefferson is really prolific, running the ball, throwing the football, even though once in a while he throws those lollipop passes, but he gets it done. And then you have Hazelwood on the outside that transferred from Oklahoma out of state of Georgia. I think Arkansas gets it done today.
I agree with you. I think that happens. Now, back up to Bob Kesslinger a little bit. Now, I'm showing my age, but was he not an on-air personality for the old Jefferson Pilot football?
Yeah, he sure was. He's very versatile. Did the sideline.
Yes.
Does the different sports, the basketball, the football. And he was a walk-on player like back in 1972 for the Volunteers.
Get back. Okay, that's the connection then, because I remember when he ended up going to Tennessee to be the voice. I'm like, man, why would you leave TV to go to be a radio personality? I didn't realize that he was a walk-on for Tennessee.
Hey, I resemble that remark.
Well, did you really? Were you on TV? No, I didn't mean to insult you there, buddy.
No, I'm on radio. Why would you go from TV to radio?
Well, this was Jefferson Pilot into a 15-year-old. Jefferson Pilot was it. Man.
Okay. Right. That's big time.
Yeah, buddy.
The regional games, it was doing the ACC and the SEC, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to insult you there, producer extraordinary.
I mean, you're on radio.
I'm on radio too. You can fire me and rehire me for lower wages. Oh man.
So, Alabama and Vanderbilt. You going to predict a 40-point win for Alabama this year?
well, Alabama, if you don't play defensive against them, like I said, they'll put 40 on you. But,
yeah.
You know, these receivers make it more difficult because you have to drive the field, and Alabama has shown a propensity to incur too many penalties to make those long drives. So that's something Alabama has been a work in progress, let's say. And Nick Saban, I'm sure he's impatient with that particular statistic. So, but Bryce Young, you know he's going to get you the football, so you better catch it or you're going to be embarrassed. And so, you know, if Vanderbilt doesn't play defense, which they've given up a lot of points, it could be a 40-point for Alabama. I don't know what Vanderbilt will come up with, but it'll be fun to watch that young quarterback in Tuscaloosa go against the Tide defense. The Tide defense, I don't know if they've looked that fast on film as opposed to other teams. I don't know. I think they've looked slower than I thought, but we shall see. They got plenty of games to prove themselves coming up.
And that's kind of an inside joke there with because last week we talked about the Alabama and Texas game, and for some reason I thought AP had said Alabama would win by 40.
Oh,
and so
okay. There's the 40.
Yeah,
I knew there was something related to it.
Of course, he wouldn't have been the only one that had predicted that. So you never know.
I would have to check my medication on that particular comment.
No, and you said that Alabama would probably score 40, and I just was remembering wrong. So
no. But any other games interesting? Oh, well, the Florida-Tennessee game. I think Florida, they like to run the football. They got two good running backs. Anthony Richardson has not performed well recently. He's an erratic passer at best. He definitely can run the football if you don't corral him. But I think Tennessee stops the run fairly well, and I think Tennessee will hold serve up there in Knoxville because I don't think they have the firepower to keep up with those receivers in Tennessee's offense.
Yeah, Tennessee's playing some good football early this year.
Yeah, they're confident.
Yes, they are, very much so.
Yeah, there's not too many good games on the schedule this week in the SEC, but those are some of the better ones. Auburn, Missouri, and Alabama, Vanderbilt, and Tennessee and Florida, and Arkansas and A&M. Those are probably the four competitive games, I would say.
Tennessee and
could be Vanderbilt, could be. I don't know.
We'll see. Never know till you get them on the field, ain't that right, bud?
Hey, Vanderbilt has always played Alabama pretty tough. I mean, through the years, they've stomped them many times, but there's a few times that Vanderbilt came into Tuscaloosa and just gave them a ball game.
Yeah, had to win in the last minute, last quarter.
Yeah. So, but hey, my surprise team for the year has got to be Southern California. You got to keep an eye on them.
Really?
They got a big game this evening against Oregon State. So watch out up there in Corvallis. That's not an easy place to get to, and they've been playing pretty well, Oregon State. But they got that duo up there, Caleb Williams and Jordan Addison, the former Blitnikoff Award winner.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, that's probably maybe the best duo in the country, I would say, right now. But watch out for Southern California, and then the usual suspects: Ohio State, Michigan, Clemson. Oklahoma. I want to see what they do on defense, not only this year, but in the coming years with the new head coach. He's Brent Venables.
Yep. Well, AP, we got to go, my friend. If you see Justin Hokanson, tell him I said hello. He probably won't remember me, but.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. And we'll see if Auburn looking to come up with a win here. Tigers and the Tigers, and then the Tigers and the Tigers next week with LSU coming
Exactly.
to town.
That's right. 2 big weeks.
It sure is.
All right.
Everybody.
Thanks, AP.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you now.
Appreciate
Bye-bye
you, buddy.
now.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Swami of the SEC, Mr. A.P. Stedham, calling in via the First National Bank hotline, making communities great. It's time to take a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
A.P. Stedham, Heisman Trophy voter, Maxwell Award voter, and Biletnikoff Award voter can be heard every week on From the Press Box with AP on WHEP AM and FM in Foley, Alabama. He can also be found on Facebook and Twitter. We'll be back with more Applebee's Tailgate Talk after this. P4 Physical Therapy is a new outpatient provider offering community-based care with a unique partnership model that allows them to consistently deliver world-class outpatient care, emphasizing personalized hands-on treatment. Whether it's orthopedic, physical, geriatric, or manual therapy, sports or neuro rehab, telehealth, or most any type of muscle or joint pain, P4 Physical Therapy promises to treat you with integrity, compassion, faithfulness, and selflessness. Locations in Athens, Huntsville, and Winfield, Alabama, as well as Fayetteville and Knoxville, Tennessee. Look for them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com.
Don't be afraid of something new. Get spooktacular speeds with Ardmore Telephone Company's FiberFast Internet. Research the best pumpkin carving stencils. Book a haunted house tour online. Make fall memories and share them on social media. Call 800-830-9946 to order or upgrade to FiberFast Internet from ATC. Fiber not available in all areas.
Limestone Drug, located on the square in downtown Athens, is your local Health Mart pharmacy. As your local Health Mart pharmacy, Limestone Drug is locally owned and has a personal commitment to the community. Limestone Drug honors prescription drug plans, including Medicare. They accept flex spending cards and fill prescriptions in minutes, not hours. Limestone Drug knows there's nothing more important than your family's well-being. So shop Limestone Drug at 200 West Market Street in Athens, your local Health Mart pharmacy. Limestone Drug, caring for you and about you.
First National Bank is a name everyone in the community recognizes. We see it in our schools, in our parks, and in our homes. First National Bank is proud to help make our community great. I am First National Bank Student Advisory Board member Hayden Blakely from Athens Bible School, and I love to help represent First National Bank in my community. First National Bank, making communities great.
Located at 1880 Highway 72 East and 321 South Jefferson Street in Athens. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Your roof is the first line of defense for your home. Do you have water stains on your ceiling? Paint peeling off your walls? Shingles missing? It's probably time for you to get your free roof inspection. Locally owned and operated, licensed, and insured. Yellowhammer Roofing is the Yellowhammer State hometown team. Yellowhammer Roofing. Let our family protect what's most important to you, your family. 256-232-1933 or online at yellowhammerroofing.com.
Hi, this is Athens girls basketball coach Tiffany Tucker, and you are listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Tom McClung, Old Tom Cat here, alongside producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. The next couple of guests, we're not going to have to do it on the First National Bank hotline, making communities great. We've got them here in the studio, starting with Nicole Stockman, Athens High Cheer.
Hi there.
It's good to see you.
Thanks, you too.
Absolutely. Normally it would be like Athens High cheerleading coach, but when it said I just wrote it off the Facebook page, Athens High Cheer. What are you the sponsor for the cheerleaders at Athens High?
I'm the varsity head coach.
A varsity head coach. Okay. All right. So is it like another thing that's off the side where they're training to be cheer, or are you just the head coach of the varsity?
So I have 9 through 12 all cheering together this year. So I have 43.
That's interesting.
43.
That's fun.
No, I think I'm crazy. 43 on Friday nights, and then my 9th graders, I have 13 of them, and they cheer for the freshman games.
The JV, yeah.
And then my 10th and 11th graders, I have 13 of them, and they cheer for the JV games.
Okay.
And then all of them cheer on Friday nights.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
So what's it like getting 43 cheerleaders to do the same movement at the same time? Lots of practice, headaches, or is it fun?
It's always fun. I love cheer. I've always loved cheer. It's just a lot of them, so they all talk a whole bunch. Keeping them quiet is probably my only challenge.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
But that's kind of what you want with a cheerleader, though.
Except when I'm talking.
Oh, that's true. When they're out in front of the stands, you want them loud and proud. And
I bet 43 cheerleaders could make a loud.
They're very loud.
Cheer.
They're very good. They've looked great. They've done fantastic at every football game. We had last night off, which was not unappreciated. Just, mid-season, getting a little bit of a break is nice.
Right. Absolutely. So when do you start them? You're talking about 9th grade. Do people – sorry, I'm drooling all over the place.
It's okay.
That's what I get for taking a sip of Coke Zero in the middle of the interview. Do they come to you at like 9th grade after being, in
middle school?
At the middle school, okay.
Mm-hmm. I have a middle school coach, Allie Walker. She teaches at the Athens Elementary.
Okay.
And she coaches 7th and 8th grade.
Yeah.
Typically, they come in with little to no experience whatsoever.
Okay.
She is tasked with training them up and getting them ready before they come to the high school.
So do they come to her from the youth leagues in football?
Probably,
sometimes?
Yeah, that. Sometimes from the All-Star World, Ace and Cheerville.
Okay.
They'll come from there. Sometimes they just have done dance or they've played soccer and they want to give it a shot, and we see potential and train them from scratch.
If they're playing softball, they're used to cheering because they all do those cheers from the dugout.
Exactly. They're loud, and it's great.
They are loud in the dugouts, that's for sure. That's awesome. So let's see. What was I going to say? I think one of the reasons you come in with us is the reunion of the 72 team coming up.
They've got a mini cheer camp.
Oh, they've got a mini cheer camp.
We do.
They're involved in that, but the main reason I called her was for the
mini cheer camp.
The cheer camp. So.
Tell us about this mini cheer camp.
Well, we do it every year. This is my 4th year of coaching at the high school. And last year, if I remember correctly, we had 120 little girls that signed up for the mini cheer camp.
120? 120. That's awesome.
I think our youngest one was probably 3, and it went all the way up to 6th grade, 12-year-olds. We split them up in groups. They learn cheers, chants, dances. They perform at the game Friday night.
Right.
It starts October 3rd and goes through the 7th. We usually do it at the high school. Last year, we spilled into both gyms.
Oh, wow.
Because there were so many of them.
So many of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Who all do you have help you with your cheer? I'm sure you're not the only one there.
Oh, no. Gia Russell's the cheer coordinator for the school, so she's there. I have 3 assistant coaches, Christy Dillard, Wesley Russell, and Tasia Farmer, and they'll all be there.
Oh, cool.
And then the people that do the work are the girls.
Right.
So they are the ones that get the little ones and teach them and work with
the
them.
cheerleaders that you have? Awesome.
Absolutely.
Awesome. I've got a friend of mine, a real good friend, who is the sponsor for the Majorettes in the marching band.
Okay.
Yes. So she loves it, loves talking about the Majorettes and stuff like that. So that's great. So what date is the mini cheer camp?
It starts on October 3rd.
Okay.
And then they perform at the October 7th. I think it's the Huntsville football game.
Okay, cool. So they do get time on the field.
Oh, they do. They run out through the helmet.
Oh, my goodness. I love it.
We usually span the entire football field.
Yeah.
We spread them out according to age group, and then they do a little performance.
Okay, so this is at the heart. I was thinking it was the Coleman game.
The Coleman game is this Friday night,
Okay,
and
I
that's
thought
our
they were
senior
doing
night.
something at that.
I gotcha.
Okay. Okay, so
we're just so
she's not
informed.
involved in the Coleman game.
We are so uninformed.
In that way, anyway. So I'm getting all my cheerleader and Athens stuff mixed up. So.
Now, will all these girls get introduced, or will they just get out there and do a cheer?
Oh, they'll just get out there and do
Good.
a cheer.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to say good. But
Right, no. Even home football games this year, we've had to go to a strategy where we introduce the freshman cheerleaders as a group.
Mm-hmm.
The sophomores as a group, the juniors as a group, and then we introduce our 17 seniors individually.
Wow. That could probably take up an entire halftime introducing that many cheerleaders.
It would. That's why when we decided to go 9 through 12, we kind of had to come up with a plan for the introductions.
All right. Shoot me some contact information to how to get in touch with you for this mini cheer camp, because I know there are tons and tons of mommies and grandmommies listening to this show right now, hanging on every word that we have.
Right. They can email me at Nicole, Nicole.
My ink pen decided to quit writing. That's why I should stick with pencils.
That's okay.
Nicole.
Stockman. Yep, Stockman.
All right.
At ACS, that's short for Athens City Schools.
All right.
Dash K12. Don't forget the dash.
Oh, dash.
Dash K12.org. It's so long, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
And it's kind of confusing because sometimes if you see it in a post and you see the hyphen at the end of a line there, and then
you don't know.
You don't know. Well, is that hyphen
part,
supposed to be in there,
or is it
what?
carrying over to the next line down below?
Exactly.
So let me go back over this. Nicole.Stockman at ACS-K12.org.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got it.
Now you've been doing this how long?
So, wow. We moved back to Athens from Birmingham, my husband and I, in 2001. And in 2002, I started coaching at Elkmont. And I coached at Elkmont for about 3 years.
Okay.
And then when I had my son, I stopped teaching and I opened up my cheer gym. And that was in 2004.
Okay.
And I had my cheer gym until about 5 years ago.
Okay.
And I went back to teaching 7 years ago, and this is my 6th year teaching at Athens and coaching.
So it's longer than I thought because we had you on when you had Onyx out there, and wow.
Yeah, it's been a while, but we started the competition cheer program at Athens 6 years ago. My current seniors were our very first group of 7th graders when we started competing.
Oh, okay. And the competition cheer, was it the high school or middle school?
Both of us. We all went to nationals, and middle school came in second in their division. High school came in second in their division.
Okay. I thought they did pretty well. I just couldn't remember off the top of my head.
Oh, it was devastating, though, because we were in first after day one.
Oh.
And we hit day two just as well as we did day one, so we couldn't figure out how we swapped with the second place team. Lots of tears.
What?
No bad.
Funny things happen overnight.
Right?
Okay.
Funny things do happen overnight. And we're not talking about high school officials either. Yet.
Oh, yeah. Well, I wasn't talking about that either. But anyway, I'll get off my soapbox. We don't get political here.
No, we do not get political. That overnight. That's funny. It went right over my head.
Yeah, well.
All right. What's the cost of this mini cheer camp, Nicole?
It's $65 if you don't register early. There is a $55 early bird registration.
$55 early bird.
And Athens City Schools teachers get a $10 discount.
Okay. What about subs?
I don't know if they qualify. Probably should, right?
Yeah. Yeah. They're pretty important sometimes.
Extremely important and definitely undervalued.
Yes. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, Nicole Stockman at acs-k12.org. Mini cheer camp coming up on October 3rd, and they will perform on the high school field October 7th at the Hartsville game. Get your sign up in early, save $10. And if you're a teacher, save some more money. $55 for the early entry, $65 if it's not early. So Nicole, thanks for joining us.
No problem. Thank you.
You've been a hoot. Hang with me one second. Don't leave us. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC.
When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. Real estate, real easy. That's the motto at Innovative Realty Solutions, and providing the highest quality real estate services is their mission. With sound real estate advice, the latest information, and a skilled analysis of the real estate market, Innovative Realty Solutions offers a better home buying and selling experience with a fair, ethical, and, yes, innovative process. Innovative Realty Solutions. Visit them on Facebook, online at innovativerealtysolutions.com, at 100 North Clinton Street in Athens, or call 230-5950. Innovative Realty Solutions. Real estate, real easy. To many folks, the words healthy and delicious aren't interchangeable. Golden Eagle Nutrition in Athens is here to change your mind. They're the spot for healthy and, yes, delicious shakes and drinks, good for a meal replacement or just to pick me up. Low calorie, low sugar, low carb, and low fat shakes like the turtle cheesecake or banana pudding. Loaded energy teas like the Blue Hawaiian or Georgia Peach. Golden Eagle Nutrition. Call 867-5601 or stop by 616 Highway 31 South, Suite F, just north of Walmart. Oh, and they deliver too. Golden Eagle Nutrition, 867-5601. If you're looking for an alternative to the insane prices of buying furniture, appliances, and electronics outright, why not consider rent to own at Buddy's Home Furnishings in Athens? High quality at low prices. Top brands like GE, Maytag, Samsung, and Ashley. No credit approval and flexible payment options. See what you can take home today. Visit Buddy's Home Furnishings in Athens at 600 South Jefferson Street in the Athens Shopping Center. Go online to buddyrents.com or call 206-9505. Buddy's Home Furnishings. Customers agree. There's just something about Scooter's Coffee. Since 1998, their mission has been to keep folks happy by helping them scoot in and scoot out quickly while roasting their coffee from the top 10% of specialty beans in the world. Choose from hot drinks like their Caramelicious and Honey Vanilla Latte to cold offerings like the Strawberry Acai Quencher and Iced Mocha. They've also got smoothies, teas, and blenders. You'll agree, too. There's just something about Scooter's Coffee. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast. Scooter's Coffee, 547 Highway 72 West in Athens at Town Center. Scooter's Coffee.
This is former University of Georgia guard Mike McWhorter, and you are listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. We're live here on WKAC, streaming across the World Wide Web on the WKAC app or play it. It's Applebee's Tailgate Talk app, ain't it? Yeah, Applebee's Tailgate Talk. So you can listen to us in Japan if you wanted to. But right now, Tom McClung here, old Tomcat, alongside producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. And we've got former judge Jimmy Woodroof, and we're going to be talking reunion of the 1972 team. Judge Woodroof, welcome back to the show, bud. You've been here before.
Oh, yeah, thank you. I hate I can't be there live with you guys.
We do, too. We do, too.
He was here for our famous Todd serving the drinks video.
Was he really?
Yes.
Okay.
I remember that.
Absolutely, man.
I remember he was also here with the Hall of Fame induction stuff. So.
Yeah. Well, that's why he was here. Todd just happened to highlight that episode.
And Todd was, God bless him, he was not trying to spill drinks that day. He was being as helpful as he possibly could. He had just never been a waiter before, and sometimes if you pull one drink off of one side, don't start in the middle, it's going to go.
Absolutely.
That was great. Well, enough about the infamous drink spilling thing. Judge Woodroof, you were on that 1972 team, am I correct?
That is correct. Yes, sir. I was the quarterback of that team.
Really? I didn't know that. So you got to hand the ball off to likes of Freddie Smith and Adolph Cosby.
No. They were later. We had Paul Parker and Jerry Gross were our two hosses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, Adolph and Freddie were on that 75 state championship team, so we were like 3 years in front of that. Okay.
I've got these two teams mixed up because I was at the state championship game.
Yes.
In 75.
Yes. Our team was good. We were actually the first team in Athens history to run the table and went in perfect regular season. We were 10-0. And back at that time, it was all ratings. In other words, AP ratings or whatever the rating system was. And when we played Coleman for the 8th game of the year at home, we were ranked number 1 in the state. They were ranked number 2. We beat them for the TVC, at that time, the TVC championship. And it was actually the first time Coach McCoy had ever beaten Coleman. So it was really a big deal for us. And we, like I said, we ran the table, and then the top 8 teams that were ranked got into the playoffs. So you had 3 games in the playoffs to win it all then. And so we played Thompson the first game in the playoffs and beat them at home. And then we went to Coleman and played them again and lost 6-0. So in the semifinals, we got beat by Coleman. So the Coleman week coming up this week is always a big week. Just the history of it for our team, and then the fact that they're honoring our team this year for 50 years is really special for all of us, all the guys.
Excellent. That explains why I got the two teams mixed up, because it was an undefeated regular season, not
yes, sir. And the 70s, we really kind of had a lot of really good talent right in there. And, of course, Coach McCoy was in his prime. And, 72 through about 77 was some really, really good teams there.
And you mentioned Thompson. Thompson was good even back then.
Yes, they were.
They were really a good football team.
Still a good program down there.
Yes.
So what's some of the plans? I mean, who's some of the people that'll be honored outside of yourself? Who are some of the people to be recognized that maybe we don't know of?
And I really appreciate the school and the coaching. The football team recognizing our 50-year team. We had some really good players. Paul Parker, as I said, who's been in the system for years and coached and taught. Paul was a tremendous running back. I mean, he really was just a great running back. Our fullback that year was Jerry Gross. He'll be back. Jerry lives down in the Hoover area. Paul went to Abilene Christian on a scholarship. Jerry went to Troy State on a scholarship.
Wow.
And linebacker for us and running back. So, guys, I'm going to tell you, really all I had to do was just turn around and hand the ball to one of the other ones. That's all. I just kind of get out of the way.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but Paul and Jerry were really tremendous. Big Jimmy Smith was a great offensive tackle, and he's coming in from Florida. Harold Strain from Memphis, great tight end that went on to Swanee and played ball.
Okay.
We probably got Philip Jennings. Philip lives there in Fairhope, retired, and Philip was a linebacker, tight end, went to Auburn on a scholarship, outstanding player. He's in our local Hall of Fame. Just ran through, at that time, a lot of really fine talent, and just had a great experience playing for Coach McCoy, who I think the world of, and we've remained very close friends for many, many years.
That's good.
So,
go ahead.
What all is going to be going on?
What we're going to do, we're going to have a little tent set up right there on the lawn, right there by the stadium, and then everybody's going to come in at 5:30 and have a little light refreshments there, and just all gather and regroup. Some of these guys I hadn't seen in 10 years. And then we've got an assigned seating area where we'll all be together right there, kind of about several rows right there in front of the goal seats. And as I understand it, shortly before kickoff, they're going to want our team to come down on the field and be recognized. And we're going to do that. And then I think old Captain Kirk Harvey is going to give us a WKEC Golden Eagle mug.
Sweet.
He was telling me about that. I thought, yeah, he said you were kind of having to talk him into it. And I thought,
well,
Kurt,
I've got 3 of them at my house, and they're my favorite mug every morning, man. I need to share those with some of my old teammates.
Yeah. And I said, Kirk, you're just giving away. You're not giving away an Academy Award or anything. Just giving out a coffee mug. Just don't put them in your microwave.
That's exactly right. I found that out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that gold paint starts to sizzle a little
Yeah.
bit.
Oh, no.
Yeah, whenever we give some of those away, it kind of comes with a disclaimer there.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I appreciate you guys. Y'all do a tremendous job and promote the local sports, and it means a lot to the community, and we just appreciate y'all through the years.
Hey, buddy, to whom much is given, much is expected. We're honored to be able to help out whatever we can do.
Y'all going to be signing any autographs, too?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't know that there'll be any autograph seekers, but I certainly am happy to sign anyone that wants an autograph. I can assure you that. You know those saying, the older we get, the better we were, right?
That's true.
Exactly. And the balder we are, the better we were. I like that. Yeah.
No, it's going to be fun. I mean, truly, like I say, I've got a text thread with about 6 or 8 of my old buddies, and we stay in touch. But, there's nothing like literally getting together and seeing each other. I'm going to have some buddies over at my house early in the afternoon. I'm going to remind them of how good Whit's barbecue is and do a little barbecue sandwich. And so
there you go.
We're just looking forward to a great day. Coach McCoy's coming over to my house early afternoon to eat lunch with us. And, I don't know that we'll ever recognize this bunch again. Back at 10 years ago, we had a good time and got together. But, life kind of eats up a lot of times like this. So I appreciate the school, honoring this team. It means a lot to all of us.
It seems like I think we had Mason Roof on. You talking about the 10 years ago? I mean, this is our 11th season, so I think we had Mason Roof on.
Mason, absolutely. I'm sure you did. Mason's been a phenomenal supporter and was a great player on that team. Went to Jacksonville State and played, and he loves the Eagles, man. Let me tell you, Mason Roof, he loves those Golden Eagles.
Well, that was BTC. That was before Tomcat on this show, so I don't remember that. But, Coach, take this opportunity right now, Judge. I keep calling everybody Coach, Judge, to mention the Golden Eagle quarterback club that you talk about on WKAC.
You're talking about the Feed the Eagle Club?
Feed the Eagle Club, yes, sir.
Yeah, let me share that with you guys and our listening audience. Back in 2018, Coach Cody Gross, who I love and think the world of, came to me and said, Judge, I need some help. Said, I feel like we need to start a nutrition program to really, work to feed these kids. Playing football is it's a sport that takes so much out of these kids. And if I'm eating appropriately, not necessarily just eating, but eating appropriately, it's really diminishing the talent level and then sort of the quality of performance. But anyway, we started that, and I've got a board of directors with Coach McCoy and Chris Seibert and Barry Hamilton and Fred Pepper and Coach Dr. Bill Lawrence and the Seiberts. But we've done a really good job. This is our 5th year, and the community has really, really responded. And we started feeding our guys really good, nutritious meals twice a day during the season back in 2018. And we certainly came to realize that, if you're going to feed these kids and take care of them, you're going to have to do it pretty much year-round. So many of our kids are not, circumstances of life are not getting fed at home the way they need to be, and situations are such that they just need some help. So we have, because of the community support, y'all, we have been able now to kind of morph this program into being able to feed the kids around the year. And if you're going to develop and take care of kids, it's going to have to be more than just during the season. So huge kudos to our community and the response that they've given to me and the board and Coach Gross and these kids. So we've got a great food program. Karen Gross, Coach Gross's wife, pretty much heads it up. And, she gets other mothers in, and they volunteer and cook and prepare meals. And so it's really been a wonderful, wonderful thing for these young men and for all of us to be able to give back and support our kids in this way. I think it means a lot to them. It means a lot to us.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you. I've done it again, Judge. I appreciate everything you guys do, and thanks for joining us on the show today.
Thank y'all, guys. Appreciate you all so much, okay?
Yes, sir. See you, Judge.
All right. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That's Judge Jimmy Woodroof, ladies and gentlemen, on the First National Bank Hotline, making communities great. And it's time to take a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Quality Vinyl is on your side. Quality Vinyl in Athens has been in business since 1987, offering great prices and service the whole time. What has changed is the technology of their products. From vinyl siding and shutters, sunrooms and screen rooms, to doors, windows, columns, and rails. Quality Vinyl, located on the corner of Highway 72 and Reed Road in Athens, just 6 miles west of I-65. Call 232-2665 or visit them online at qualityvinyl.net. Quality Vinyl is on your side.
Don't be afraid of something new. Get spooktacular speeds with Ardmore Telephone Company's Fiber Fast Internet. Research the best pumpkin carving stencils. Book a haunted house tour online. Make fall memories and share them on social media. Call 800-830-9946 to order or upgrade to Fiber Fast Internet from ATC. Fiber not available in all areas.
Daly & Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daly & Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook, too. Daly & Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Hey, this is Rusty Brand, head coach of the Athens Bible School varsity boys basketball team, and you are listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Tom McClung here, old Tomcat, alongside producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. Hang on, time out. Sorry, it was like a cough button, except I had to swallow. I got to quit drinking quit taking a sip of Coca-Cola right before I go on the air. It's not smart. It's like taking a big swig right before you sing a song. You know you're going to have to burp right in the middle of it, so you don't need to do it. Well, we don't have this cat on the hotline. We've got him in studio, and Tanya has just brought these wonderful-smelling Applebee's appetizers.
He timed it just right.
Timed it just right. Emo, help yourself, sir.
I bring the food for you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, you knew him, you loved him back when he was with the Trash Pandas, and he's got another project underway, the Huntsville Hurricanes semi-pro basketball team, and as Tim said, the basketball league. Is that correct?
Basketball league.
Talk to us, buddy.
I got to make one correction. We are a professional.
Not semi.
Not semi.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you can picture this, I am scratching out
literally
the word
he's
semi.
cracking it, crossing it out right now.
Yes, sir.
So this is real exciting. The league's been around 5 years. They are very aggressively expanding into different markets, and we're actually, this is our second year. We called it doing a soft opening last year. We made it the quarterfinals. So I mean,
oh, sweet.
So a really great program. The ownership and the league president. It's an opportunity for guys who can still play, but something got in the way in their lives. They might be high school and they didn't go on to college. They were college. They played for a few years and gave it up for whatever reason. They were college, just didn't move on to NBA. They were NBA guys, played for a cup of coffee and didn't play anymore. So TBL gives them an opportunity to play again. And it's an incredible opportunity for these guys. I'm watching now 3 rounds of tryouts. These guys are good. These guys are really good.
Yeah.
And they just kind of fly under the radar a little bit. So this is our second year. Like I said, an aggressive expansion. 44 teams last year. But y'all know this market. No matter what we put in this town anymore. Obviously, proud of my pals over the Trash Pandas and tough loss yesterday.
Yeah, that was.
But had a heck of a season, and everybody loves going there. And now there's soccer, and of course the Havoc has been around, and you got an outdoor amphitheater, and there's always the next thing, and so we're the next thing.
Yeah.
Who knew? Everybody said, like, when you get in basketball, So we had an opportunity to jump in, and the response that we've received has blown me away. It is every bit as enthusiastic as what we experienced at the beginning of the Trash Panda days.
Mm-hmm.
And the funny thing is, our timeline is a little more compressed this year, but the enthusiasm and the organizational structure is more in place than it was for the Trash Pandas, just because the Trash Pandas were building a facility. So how do you sell season tickets when you don't have a ballpark yet?
Yeah, exactly.
So we had to stretch it out a little bit and get creative over a year and a half. And we don't have that problem. So we're selling season tickets. We're looking for corporate partners. And we play a 3-month season, March, April, May. So we'll be starting in 2023 this year. We've got a place right. Last year we played in James Clemens High School, great facility, and we might be there again. But if people keep wanting to play, we're gonna pack it in. We're gonna need a bigger venue, which is a great problem to have.
That's a great problem to have.
Well, you told me when I talked to you about coming on that you said you had kind of a soft opening last year, but you had a bunch of season ticket holders then.
That's amazing. We didn't. When you start out, you're trying to get a feel for the market. But this market, said, is so supportive. We had 300 season ticket holders, and
that's awesome.
Without doing any advertising.
Yeah.
So this year we really sat down hard, and we know what we want to do. Well, boy, wait till you see the merch coming out. So the next time I see you guys, I'm gonna have some stuff.
Love the swag. Love the swag.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But it just has blown me away that it goes from, and this sounds so funny. It's like, who are the Hurricanes?
Right.
To, we heard all about you. How do we get tickets? Just like that, in a blink of an eye. And I will be, as I always am, and I really love it. I will be everywhere. Y'all are going to be sick of me.
No,
but,
absolutely not.
It's when I had the opportunity to do this all over again. I guess we were joking before we went on. I don't like to sit around.
Yeah,
it's just boring. And when I was approached by this, I'm like, oh, I'm in. I'm so in on this. Every day's an adventure. We're everywhere. We're meeting everybody. There's not enough hours in the day. But, I mean, the response that we've gotten from this community has just blown us away. We're overwhelmed.
Nope. I tell you what, now, we also have another professional basketball team, the War Dogs. Now,
right.
the use guys, wherever that come from, New York. Hey, who's the guy?
Maybe it's the Chicago.
Maybe so. Maybe so. Now, will y'all ever try to do any scrimmage games or anything?
That's you know what, we always like that stuff, and we'll see. Yeah. But obviously we're completely different. But you know what? Anytime you can mix it up and share the love, we love that stuff.
Now the rules. We know the rules with those guys. That league is different rules than your standard basketball league.
Right.
Now, what kind of rules will you guys be playing under?
By NBA rules.
NBA
court, NBA rules. So I got to tell you, Brian Weary is our head coach. This guy's just incredible. Old Butler High School guy, Alabama A&M guy. So we went through 2 rounds of tryouts. I just want to jump in. This was great. Again, anybody could come out. Saturday and Sunday last week. A lot of guys came up from Birmingham, which is great. Well, one guy was there before I was there. Tryout started at 10. I was there before 9, and he was in the parking lot.
Oh, wow.
Love that stuff. So about 10:30, I saw a guy. Guys were getting going, and we were, mixing it up all day. I mean, they went till 3, and then there was homecoming that got in the way. But anyway, so a guy comes in around 10:30, and he's looking a little rough. And so I said, hey, thanks for coming out. Where'd you come from? New Orleans.
Really?
What time did you have to jump in the car to be someplace in Huntsville, Alabama at 10:30 in the morning? So Sunday we roll into practice, and I see another guy. He's looking pretty peppy, but about 9:30. And where'd you come from? Chicago.
Now that's a longer drive than New Orleans.
Yeah. So he was up for the Bulls on Saturday and jumped in the car and came down to try out with us on Sunday. So Coach was with these guys all day yesterday. It was we got it down a little bit, but this is Coach's call. And we're going to have 10 players. And so he's really evaluating these guys hard. But again, depending on their level of experience, what they've been doing. His running joke is he goes, obviously some of you have been having Thanksgiving a little early, so we got to whip you guys into shape. But these are incredible guys. So one of the guys is younger, so obviously more accustomed to high school play, not even college play. And he is instructing these guys to the nuances of the difference between college and pro. And you saw in the course of an hour them adjust their game to the way he was coaching them. We're thrilled beyond belief to have this guy on. He's got to be on with you guys at another time. I was just blown away by him. And we're thrilled and excited to have him back for our second season. That's just a great.
So how many guys did you say showed up?
Good Lord, each day over 20.
Okay.
Over 20. And yesterday was by invitation only, private practice before Coach O'Brien. But we probably still had 20 guys there.
Well, before we go any further, I thought I'd seen something about a private tryout deal, and I didn't know if folks could still do that or not.
I got to let you know, man. I got a ringer right there on my cell phone named Todd Tomlin. Okay. Now he's 5'7", and he's 55, 54. But when he was young, buddy.
Well, so
and I don't mean to slight Caucasian American players, but he's white.
I don't know if I'd call him a round mound of rebound. He's a round mound of something.
Yeah, he's round.
One of the
Love
guys,
you, Todd.
One of the guys out there is 35, and he's incredible. So, like I said, the age range, their experience, but we're giving them an opportunity. So I want to jump in and say one more thing, because with Miss Evelyn, the CEO, would be mad if I didn't. In addition to, we want these guys to be 7 feet tall and just kill it, and we want to win it all.
Yeah.
We got pretty close last year for an inaugural season. But in addition to that, these are men of quality and of character. And if they are not that, they will not be on this team.
That's
good.
I get it.
That was made crystal clear by Coach O'Brien yesterday.
Yeah.
And in his leadership, we believe that as well. So, unlike baseball, where you're not in control of the players, you want them to come out for a meet and greet, and baseball controls the guys. We are in control of our guys, so you will see them in the community a lot. We already, our veterans pals have already been reaching out. When can we get the play? I had a pal of mine say, when can we get the players out? We don't even have them yet. We got to go through a little more process. Then we got to sign them, because we do pay them. We have to do all that legal stuff.
Yeah.
But as fast as we can, we want these guys out in the community. We're really thrilled, and I think that's great. And we want these guys to be role models for this community.
Yeah. And the Trash Pandas and the Havoc have been really good about getting their players out involved in the.
Yeah. And so we'll be doing that as well. Just this community just keeps, like I said, you already have people reaching out saying, when can we get the players out?
Yeah.
Right. We got to get them first. But yeah, absolutely, you will see these guys.
And the Havoc has a Trash Pandas night, so maybe they'll have a.
Oh, we're going to be good pals with our friends over at the Havoc.
There you go.
We've already been invited out to the first game, so we're thrilled.
So the season starts April?
March.
Okay.
12 home games.
Okay.
24 games. That's it. So 12 home games. To be determined. We're going to get the players, and then the league decides on the schedule.
Yeah.
But March, April, May, and if we make it, June into the playoffs.
Okay, because I remembered you said something about 12 home games when I talked to you before, and I thought that seems almost like it's more than a football season, but it's not your regular length basketball season either.
Yeah,
so,
but it's when you see these guys, you will be blown away. I got to sit through all of it, and yesterday was really special. But it's a 12-game season, but boy, these guys play every bit as hard as if it was a lot longer.
And there are how many teams in the league?
All right, so that's a great question. So we are, not to get more confusing, we're all going to get accustomed to the logistics here. We are in the Eastern Conference and the Southeast Division. And in the Southeast Division, we've got 7 teams.
Okay.
And now you're going to ask me who they all are. And
that can come at another interview.
I was thinking, when we've had the Timothy Jones in with the
Yes.
War Dogs. They got 150 teams.
It's nationwide.
Well,
yes.
the Eastern Conference is huge, but our teams in the Southeast are the Central Alabama Jaguars, the Tennessee Southern Kings, the Tampa Bay Titans, the Raleigh Firebirds, the Carolina Coyotes, and the Gulf Coast Lions.
What city is the Carolina Coyotes in? Charlotte?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I'm still getting up to speed on
Not Mount Airy.
Not Mount Airy. Well, the reason I was asking, sometimes they're in teams like that are in Winston-Salem, which is 45 minutes from Mount Airy.
Right.
Yeah.
So those will be good. Like Wake Forest is 45 minutes from Mayberry. So,
So you've got. Do you have any ex-NBA players that have, or have they even decided that he hadn't even?
No, he
weeded
hasn't
it
decided.
down yet,
But the great thing about the TBL is we've had four or five guys from TBL that are playing in the NBA right now.
Okay.
So they're that level of talent.
Okay.
I mean, just like I said, something just got in the way. And now they get another opportunity to shine, and I'm blown away by the talent. I mean, some of these kids are, I'd say kids, but some of these men are incredible, really.
So is there a pathway from the TBL to the NBA, or
it's not like the G League?
So it's not, but it's funny you said that. We approached league ownership, and we're the new guys on the block, and we said, why isn't there?
Yeah.
And they said, nobody's approached us. So we are starting that. We would love that affiliation.
Yeah.
And it's still all in the works and very preliminary, but we've gotten green lights across the board, and we're thinking, we're the new guys. Really, nobody ever has thought about, that's a logical question, right? And we want to be that. So hopefully we'll have answers pretty soon. Maybe even by this season, but definitely we'll have answers.
That'd be cool.
Well, there was a G League team here in Huntsville several years ago.
Yeah, the flight.
And it didn't
Yeah.
really fly, you know, that well. So I guess, you know, y'all are looking at the mistakes they made, you know. And
well,
saying,
and if you look at, so the flight was here like 2004. This town in 20 years is a completely different town,
yeah,
right?
Well, yeah, that's true.
And so the support and the population and the demographics, like I said, no matter what we throw at this town, people want more. Just no matter what it is, everybody was screaming for a cheesecake factory. We got a cheesecake factory now.
Yeah.
And what's the next thing, right?
Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's. We got a Buc-ee's
That's
coming.
no joke. People are like, we got a Buc-ee's. You've arrived, right? You got Buc-ee's. So
Yeah.
it's...
And we're talking to Emo Furfori, formerly with the Trash Pandas. He's now the GM of the basketball league, the Huntsville Hurricanes. We're discussing pro league, not the S word, pro basketball.
Thank you.
Here in Huntsville, the new league, new team coming up.
Yeah.
So still deciding on the roster.
More to come.
Lots more to come.
Is there a deadline for that? I mean,
yes,
that
Coach O'Brien will be making his decisions very soon. Again, the league is asking us to have a roster beginning of October, so he's got his work cut out for him.
Yeah.
And then again, we renegotiate contracts with the guys. So the salary range, that's a great point.
Yeah.
Salary range for the guys are $500 to $5,000.
That season or game?
Per game.
Per game, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, and you
maybe
know,
I should have tried that.
I reckon. You still got that high jump thing going?
Not so much.
so that's part of one of the things that we do, and we negotiate all that, you know, and then work with them, getting housing and where they're going to be and all that good stuff. But yeah, we pay the guys and we pay our coaching staff. So
right,
we're as legit as they get.
Well, that's awesome.
And you can go back and folks can go back and watch some of the games.
You know
from
what?
last
That's a
season
great
too.
point. I'm amazed for a league that's been around for 5 years. All the games are televised.
Really? Will they be
TBL TV.
Okay.
And they are in the process of negotiating with ESPN3.
Oh.
So all the games are televised. Now, then it's up to each individual team how you want to do that production.
Yeah.
But obviously in this town, you don't mess around. We're going to do it as best we can. But yeah, all the games are televised. So what exposure, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
6
Maybe
years.
we'll see a little bit less poker on ESPN.
That'd be nice. Scroll past.
But yeah, so we'll be keeping you updated on all that as well.
That's great. Emo, thank you for joining us again. It's great to see you, my friend. Always
a pleasure.
And we got, like you say, more to come. We want you here more often. So, ladies and gentlemen, Emo, general manager of the Basketball League, Huntsville Hurricanes, professional basketball, has once again arrived here in Huntsville, and we're looking forward to the season.
HuntsvilleHurricanes.com, and we are across every social media platform that you possibly are interested in.
Love it.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn.
That works.
Thank you, guys.
I appreciate you, man. It's time to take a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Got a comment for Tailgate Talk? Call or text us at 256-812-1TGT. That's 256-812-1848. We'll be back with more Tailgate Talk on WKAC.
Your roof is the first line of defense for your home. Do you have water stains on your ceiling, paint peeling off your walls, shingles missing? It's probably time for you to get your free roof inspection. Locally owned and operated, licensed, and insured, Yellowhammer Roofing is the Yellowhammer State hometown team. Yellowhammer Roofing. Let our family protect what's most important to you, your family. 256-232-1933 or online at yellowhammerroofing.com.
Customers agree. There's just something about Scooter's Coffee. Since 1998, their mission has been to keep folks happy by helping them scoot in and scoot out quickly while roasting their coffee from the top 10% of specialty beans in the world. Choose from hot drinks like their Caramelicious and Honey Vanilla Latte to cold offerings like the Strawberry Acai Quencher and Iced Mocha. They've also got smoothies, teas, and blenders. You'll agree, too. There's just something about Scooter's Coffee. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast. Scooter's Coffee, 547 Highway 72 West in Athens at Town Center. Scooter's Coffee.
Hey guys, this is Joanna for CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications. Many of you are searching for Bible study materials for your Bible classes. Our best-selling Bible curriculum, Discovering God's Way, is a reliable tool for teaching students of all ages through the Bible in its entirety. We're sure you'll love this curriculum, and if you'd like to see other options of Bible classes, we'll be happy to help you select from our topical studies. So stop struggling with the search and come by and let us help you select reliable and meaningful study materials for your class today. CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications, taking his hand, helping each other home.
Limestone Drug, located on the square in downtown Athens, is your local Health Mart pharmacy. As your local Health Mart pharmacy, Limestone Drug is locally owned and has a personal commitment to the community. Limestone Drug honors prescription drug plans, including Medicare. They accept flex spending cards and fill prescriptions in minutes, not hours. Limestone Drug knows there's nothing more important than your family's well-being. So shop Limestone Drug at 200 West Market Street in Athens, your local Health Mart pharmacy. Limestone Drug, caring for you and about you.
Need custom screen printing or other promotional products? Got You Covered Screen Printing and More in Athens is, well, got you covered. Screen printing, promotional items, stickers, graphic design, vinyl for signs and garments, and other customized products. They also offer local pickup and delivery services, rush orders, volume discounts, and can customize any project to meet your needs. Got You Covered guarantees to get the job done and will work hard to make sure you're completely satisfied. Call today, 444-4500, or stop by and see them at 800 Highway 72 West, Suite K in Athens. Got You Covered Screen Printing and More.
Takes a snap. He's going to fake the pitch. He's at the 20, the 10. He's going to get covered. Touchdown, James Clemens.
Be listening for James Clemens High School football this season as the Jets take on the best in Class 7A competition. You can hear every featured game streamed live online at pasnetwork.net, on your Amazon Echo device by saying, Alexa, open Play Action Sports, or on your Play Action Sports app, and later on demand. You can also hear the replays at Sunday afternoons on WKAC Radio. Join us for exciting coverage of James Clemens Jets football this season from Play Action Sports.
Hi, this is Sherman Williams, former running back for the University of Alabama and the Dallas Cowboys. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
back, everybody, to Applebee's Tailgate Talk. We're live here in the studios at Applebee's in Athens, Alabama. The doors are open. The football game's going. Auburn's up 7-0. And, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the head coach of the East Limestone High School Indians on the line. Coach Clint Woodfin. Coach, welcome to the show, buddy.
Hey, appreciate you guys having me on.
Man, I appreciate you joining us. Tough loss last night, and sometimes it's difficult to get up in the morning and go on the radio and talk about it, you know. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, dude.
Look, I told our guys last night, I said there's no words or there's nothing you can do to make up for what happened last night. It was a tough loss to a really good football team in West Limestone. Hats off to Coach Davis.
Yes.
And it was a rivalry game for us. It was senior night for us, and we got behind a little early. We had a 3-and-out on our first series. Second series, we were moving the ball and put the ball on the ground. We had freshman running back who has done an unbelievable job this year. Has improved every single week. Played first week against Athens up until right now, and has gotten better. Just trying to fight for extra yards, put the ball on the ground, and man, it just killed our momentum early on. We saw a lot of good things last night, both offensively and defensively, and got some things that I think we can improve on going into the off week. And we're back into region play next week, and so we'll be ready for Lawrence County on Thursday. But just tough loss. But look, the sun came up this morning, and we got another day to do what we're supposed to do and to live out our life and find a way to get better.
And that's what it's about. I was telling somebody, I've 2 or 3 people today that my son coaches for Clements middle school team mainly.
Yeah.
And they came over Thursday to East Limestone. Well, they lost the game. East Limestone won 6-0. But that's the best those boys have played all year long, and they've been. They had one win prior to that. So it is about improvement week to week to week. And then, I'll be honest with you, I was seeing a middle school team I hadn't seen all year long, and sometimes it just takes that quick click to get in the ball team's head, and the next thing you know, you got a product on the field, and you're going, where have y'all been all year long?
Well, and for us, I told our kids, I said, it feels like a lifetime ago before we got a win. And that sense of winning can go away very, very fast after you get a couple losses. And for us, we are constantly trying to figure out what our identity is on offense. What is the best way for us to be able to move the ball? And we were able to move the ball last night. We put together some things that were really, really good. I feel like our quarterback put us in some good situations. In terms of managing the game, he did throw an interception. He did miss a couple throws that, I think over the course of this year and next year, he's going to make those.
Right.
But definitely saw some good things. Just wish we could have put it all together for a win, especially for those seniors.
Right.
I think I'm more disappointed for them just because they had such a great week of practice, and we just came up short. So my heart goes out to those guys, but I know they'll be ready to practice next week and be able to go and fight and compete and get ready for Lawrence County.
And I caution everybody, you got this job, 3 weeks before practice started or something like that? So
it was June 18th.
June 18th. Yeah, it takes a little time. So I know Coach Woodfin's going to do a good job there.
Well, and for us too, and again, for those seniors, and all of the things that they have been through, and you could write a book, absolutely write a book for everything that they have had to go through. It has been, my heart goes out for them, and I've got all the respect in the world for those guys, because those guys have come in and they have done everything that I've asked them to do, and it's been a lot of change, and they've said, yes, sir, let's go do it. And we've got such a good, strong group of kids, and just love them to death. And man, all I want for them is to go out and get some wins and get into the playoffs. So we'll be back hard at work on Monday, and we'll come up with the best plan we can come up with and put those kids in a chance to be successful.
Well, you've got an off week this week, and so you're playing Lawrence County October 6th. Yeah. So we're planning on being out there to carry that game too, by the way.
Yeah. Okay.
So
great.
But you mentioned seniors a while ago, so we can still do a senior spotlight this week.
Yeah, I would highlight Cayman Gilchrist, number 26. He's a guy that plays both sides of the ball for us. He's a wide receiver and a defensive end. I would highlight Justin Robinson, our corner.
Okay. Okay. Let me tell you the ones we've done so far, we don't double dip here. All right, so we've done Justin and Cayman, Fortune Wheeler, Alex Mason, Jamison Drake, Josh Wilcox, and Caden Autry. So maybe a couple more that we haven't done yet.
Yeah, I'll highlight Cameron Pace, number 59. Cameron Pace was our player of the week last week. He plays, he's our right tackle and plays outside linebacker. He is on maybe every special team we have. I don't know if he ever comes off the field. He is a true old school football player. He's a throwback. He never comes off the field. Now, looks like I think he's the skinniest, smallest offensive lineman we got. But he gets after it. He fights his tail off. He is a great kid, great in the classroom, works his tail off. Just an unbelievable kid that we're very fortunate to have.
That's great. Well, Coach, thanks for joining us on the show. We appreciate you and what all you're doing, and best of luck the rest of the season.
Guys, I appreciate y'all. Go East.
There you go, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Coach Clint Woodfin, head coach of the East Limestone High School Indians via the First National Bank hotline, making communities great. And it's time to take a quick break. You're listening to Auburn. You listen to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
If you have a question, comment, or idea for Tailgate Talk, you can email it to tailgatetalk@hotmail.com. We'll be right back with more of Applebee's Tailgate Talk on 1080 WKAC.
This is First National Bank Student Advisory Board member Mason Butler from Clements High School, and I love First National Bank. They make it easy for me to balance school, work, and my social life. With convenient services like online banking, bill pay, and the mobile app, I can take care of my finances without having to worry. I can check my balance, transfer funds, and I was even able to apply for my checking account online. First National Bank, making communities great.
Located at 1880 Highway 72 East and 321 South Jefferson Street in Athens. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. To many folks, the words healthy and delicious aren't interchangeable. Golden Eagle Nutrition in Athens is here to change your mind. They're the spot for healthy and, yes, delicious shakes and drinks, good for a meal replacement or just a pick-me-up. Low calorie, low sugar, low carb, and low fat shakes like the turtle cheesecake or banana pudding. Loaded energy teas like the Blue Hawaiian or Georgia Peach. Golden Eagle Nutrition. Call 867-5601 or stop by 616 Highway 31 South, Suite F, just north of Walmart. Oh, and they deliver too. Golden Eagle Nutrition, 867-5601. Real estate, real easy. That's the motto at Innovative Realty Solutions, and providing the highest quality real estate services is their mission. With sound real estate advice, the latest information, and a skilled analysis of the real estate market, Innovative Realty Solutions offers a better home buying and selling experience with a fair, ethical, and, yes, innovative process. Innovative Realty Solutions. Visit them on Facebook, online at innovativerealtysolutions.com, at 100 North Clinton Street in Athens, or call 230-5950. Innovative Realty Solutions. Real estate, real easy. Daly & Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daly & Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook too. Daly & Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon. If you're looking for an alternative to the insane prices of buying furniture, appliances, and electronics outright, why not consider rent to own at Buddy's Home Furnishings in Athens? High quality at low prices. Top brands like GE, Maytag, Samsung, and Ashley. no credit approval, and flexible payment options. See what you can take home today. Visit Buddy's Home Furnishings in Athens at 600 South Jefferson Street in the Athens Shopping Center. Go online to buddyrents.com or call 206-9505. Buddy's Home Furnishings. Tune in every Tuesday through Thursday this football season for the WKAC Coaches Shows. Join us as we get the scoop from Ardmore, Athens, Clements, East Limestone, Elkmont, James Clemens, Tanner, and West Limestone. The WKAC Coaches Shows on 1080 WKAC.
Hey, this is East Limestone baseball coach Adam Brown, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Tom McClung here, old Tomcat, alongside producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. And we've got the head coach of the Clements Colts, Coach Michael Parker, via the First National Bank hotline, making communities great. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thank you, man. How y'all doing?
We doing good this morning. How you doing?
Good. Doing all right.
Good.
All right.
Tough loss last night. Led the game late, and DAR put a couple of drives together. They had some. They recovered a turnover, recovered a fumble. That seemed to start what eliminated the lead that you had.
Yeah. Yeah, we played hard for about 3 quarters, and then we just didn't finish like we want to. But I don't know. I mean, I don't have the answers. I wish I did.
Well, one of your weapons was kind of lost at the second drive, or maybe the first drive of the game. He come out for a little while, but wasn't able to continue.
Yeah, he's second play of the game. He went out, so that was a tough loss for us. But Brady Moore, quarterback, picked it up, and
that boy got some heart.
Yeah, he took the reins, and he took the team on his back. And but like I told the team last night, I don't care who it is, they can't win a game by themselves.
No.
And we had good blocking at times. Sometimes, I think my O-line coach just sent me 17 clips that where we screwed up our blocking scheme, and we've been running this stuff since back in June, so that's a little tough pill to swallow.
Right.
We can't get this stuff right, and we rep it every day. So I don't have, like I said, I just don't have the answers right now.
Right.
For it, all I can do is keep going back to work, and that's what I'm doing right now, watching film. So,
well, do me a favor. That interception that the referee called out of bounds, that guy got his foot down. If you see different, please let me know. But I could see that from the stands.
Well, I was standing on the sideline, and I looked down the sideline when he did it. I know he got his foot down. So,
yeah.
The kickoff return when they called Brady Moore down.
No,
he didn't catch the football.
No, his knee was 6 inches off the ground, Coach.
Yeah, it's just stuff like that. And the guy that called him down was behind him, like he could see what was going on in front of him. So,
yeah.
Our line judge over there just laughed about it. So, what do you do? What do you do?
Right.
I feel like, there at the end of the game, we were down, I think, 24-22, or no, it was 26-24.
26-24, yeah. Yeah, 27-24, that's what it was.
And, we got third and 18, and Brady breaks loose and gets us about 25 yards, and all of a sudden there's a holding call.
Yeah.
Just stuff like that, man. When we make a big play and we gain some momentum, the referees kill it.
Yep. I'll give them this one, though. On the opening series, there was a long pass play for a touchdown, and it was called back for a hold. That one was actual. I saw that.
Yeah. That was a good call there.
Yeah.
But the
rest of them,
it's a touchdown call back for us because we make mistakes.
Right.
We shoot ourselves in the foot with penalties, stuff like that. We've had numerous touchdowns called back on penalties.
Yes, sir.
And it's disheartening.
Mm-hmm.
And you really don't know what to do. Told Coach O-line coach a while ago, we're going to start paying for penalties at practice.
Uh-oh. Now, what can you do when your receiver's running a post route and the defensive back knocks him down at the 20-yard line and the ball is in the air and nobody throws a penalty flag?
Well,
there ain't much you can do about that except go look at the cotton picking film and go, why didn't they throw the flag?
Well, last week, you know how bad it was last week. I sent 17 clips into our referees association to the head man, and I got feedback from him yesterday.
Can you reveal any of the feedback, or is that something you'll keep to yourself?
Crap. I'll read you text message. I don't care.
Okay. I would love to hear it because I got a lot of questions too.
Oh, man. Let me find it right here.
Well, I know we've talked to you, and, I mean, there's been referee issues with Coach Bonds had one. He sent a clip in of a guy that, jumped over his center's back to block one of their extra points. And there's been this referee issue. And yes, they're shorthanded like everybody else. But then on the other hand, when there's something right there in front of you that's not called or called just totally wrong, then that's another thing.
Yeah. So I sent him all those 17 clips, and yesterday I just sent him a message that said I never got any feedback. So he texted back and said, not much you can say about the 17 plays you sent. They were mostly all bad, and they did not go as planned. I removed all of them from any more of your games. I scratched them all. They just had a bad night and feel bad about it. Share those clips with the whole crew. Hopefully they'll learn and grow from it.
Well, at least he did get back with you, and at least you did. Don't have to put up with those guys again.
Yeah, I told him that night after the game. I texted him and told him I want them all scratched. I'm not dealing with them.
Yeah.
So he scratched them for me. I won't have that crew back anyway.
There's some support.
They gonna mess me over anymore. It's gonna be 5 new ones.
I love it. All right, Coach, you got to go to Marion County Friday night, and for those who don't know, that's a 2-hour drive all the way down to Gewin.
Yeah, it's a 2-hour drive going to a pretty good 1A football team that's racked up some scoring numbers.
Yeah, they put some points on the board.
Yeah, we're gonna have our hands full.
That's all right. We hope the fans travel well.
Yeah.
I know my dad loves sitting in the stands watching the game just like it was when Tyler played, so it's good.
Yeah, well, I hope we can start putting a better product out on the field, and people are happy with it. Right now we're at crossroads where my hands are in the air trying to figure out what to do.
Keep your head down and keep digging, Coach. We love you and appreciate you.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Well, let's end on a high note. Let's do a senior spotlight.
Let's go Jamie Putman.
Okay.
And did he not improve his punting from one week to the next?
Absolutely. He just he had a bad night, last Friday night, but did well yesterday. Kid don't come off the field. He plays defense and offense and has greatly improved throughout the season, and so he's going to come on and had some good catches last night. Like I said, he had one for a touchdown, long touchdown, got called back for holding. But, he's just steadily improving and can't be more proud of him. He's a basketball kid trying to play football, and we knew that when we got him. So, he's going to be good for us the rest of the season.
All right, maybe his little brother won't give him too much grief about getting those interceptions. So
he done got 3 of them.
I know, right? Coach, thanks for joining us. It's always great talking to you.
Thank y'all for what you do, man.
Appreciate you, buddy.
All right, see you, buddy.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Coach Michael Parker, head coach of the Clements Colts. It's time to take a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.
Don't be afraid of something new. Get spooktacular speeds with Ardmore Telephone Company's Fiber Fast Internet. Research the best pumpkin carving stencils. Book a haunted house tour online. Make fall memories and share them on social media. Call 800-830-9946 to order or upgrade to Fiber Fast Internet from ATC. Fiber not available in all areas.
When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. Addiction can have a crippling effect on everyone involved, leading to health problems and behavioral disorders. SOAR Addiction Recovery can help with their comprehensive and confidential treatment. SOAR understands the heartache and pain of addiction and can empower you to re-engage in a meaningful life. If you or someone you know needs help, don't wait. Call SOAR Addiction Recovery. That's SOAR at 374-3858. Located at 30521 Ardmore Avenue in Ardmore. It's time for you to soar. Call now, 374-3858. SOAR Addiction Recovery.
Hey guys, this is Joanna Clem for CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications. I'd like to personally invite you to visit CEI Bookstore. While you're here, you'll find a wide selection of Bibles, gift items, trustworthy study materials, and more for you and your church. Our friendly staff will be happy to help you with your selections while you shop in the store. We even offer personalized Bible imprinting and gift wrapping. Not in the Athens area? Enjoy shopping with us online at truthbooks.com. CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications, taking his hand, helping each other home.
Quality Vinyl is on your side. Quality Vinyl in Athens has been in business since 1987, offering great prices and service the whole time. What has changed is the technology of their products. From vinyl siding and shutters, sunrooms and screen rooms, to doors, windows, columns, and rails. Quality Vinyl, located on the corner of Highway 72 and Reed Road in Athens, just 6 miles west of I-65. Call 232-2665 or visit them online at qualityvinyl.net. Quality Vinyl is on your side. Applebee's Tailgate Talk wants to recognize our local athletes, and you can help. Go to tailgatetalk.net throughout the school year to vote for the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. The winner will receive a gift card from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and a t-shirt from Gotcha Covered Screen Printing and more. Submit your own nominations for future polls, too. While you're there, check out the Tailgate Talk archives and see what you might have missed. That's the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. Cast your vote today from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and Tailgate Talk.
Hi there, this is Kevin McLeod, former Auburn Tiger, former NFL running back. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, ladies and gentlemen. We're live here. Tom McClung, old Tomcat here alongside producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert. We're live in the Applebee's studios. The doors opened at 11. We got football on TV. Auburn's up 14-0. Life is good. And we're going to welcome Coach Chad McGehee, the head coach of the James Clemens Jets. Coach, welcome back to the show, man.
Oh, thank you, guys.
We appreciate you coming. Tough loss last night to Muscle Shoals. They're the top program around, but, looks like the boys are still scrapping.
Yeah, they're fighting. It's just, it's not fun being in the situation you're in, but, our kids are fighting, and, our young guys are still getting better. I feel like every week, and, we've had 3 non-region games, and all 3 of them are top 10 opponents in 6A, so, we've been through it. So, we're going to grow from it. And we're going to keep getting better from it.
Now, one of our show regulars during hockey season, his son plays center, and I get to see a good bit of his highlights. Looks like he's coming along pretty good for a 10th grader, T-Bone.
Yeah, it's tough anytime 10th graders get thrown into that position, especially offensive line wise. And but I do think that they get better. They're getting better and better. So, we've got a stretch coming up here now where we've got 4 region games and that we need to win. I think we've got a chance. We've been really competitive to a point in a lot of these games. We had, an opportunity to try to go in at half 10-3 and We let them score before half, and but came out, played well defensively, scored on offense, and we just we gave up some explosive plays that really hurt us, and and had a couple more key injuries. We had some guys leave the game. We've been bitten by the injury bug as well through this whole process, but I think if we come back to work and put a run together here in the region, we can make a run at the playoffs.
Yeah.
When we were up at your old stomping grounds last night doing Ardmore and Iltmont game, so all I could see was the score coming through. Tell us some of as far as bright spots, maybe some of your top players, scorers, how that went down.
Yeah, man, we put together, they got the ball. We put together a really good drive. Well, they scored first, held them to a field goal, which I was real pleased with because, we've been struggling a little bit on defense. And then we took it back down, put together a really good drive, ended up having to kick a field goal. It was 3-3 at the end of the first quarter. And then, they scored again on a long throw, put them up 10-3, and then, man, they scored with no time before the end of the second quarter to go in 17-3. I thought if we could have held it to 10-3 and we were in it. But I thought we ran the ball better than we have been able to last night. And Gio had a couple touchdown tosses in there, and Ty Doty again is has made some catches. Kamari Pittman, our senior, turning all-state player, had some big catches. Unfortunately, he broke his collarbone for the third straight season, so he is out for us now. So it's just another loss there on the offensive side. It's kind of one of those years where it's all been on one side of the ball too. But I thought Gabe Ballard ran the ball really well last night. Defensively, Martin Woods played really well. Hezron Kinsey had a big interception last night. I was real proud of him, junior cornerback. So those are just some of the key contributors.
When last week, you've been dealing with issues, various and sundry problems, throughout the season. And, you said, well, we're going to get some things fixed. And, how much progress were you able to make, over the past week and maybe in this game?
Like I said, we haven't been able to run the ball. Felt like we ran the ball better this week.
Well, yeah.
Not great, but I think Muscle Shoals had something to do with that. They were really, really good in the box, and their linebackers are really explosive. And that's why they're in the top 5 and undefeated right now. And you know what? We didn't jump off sides last night, which has been a problem for us up front. Right now we get in third down situations, and we've got to somehow generate some more pass rush, which we've been ineffective to this point in the season. So we've not been really good at rushing the quarterback. So we got to fix that. But I felt like, again, we ran the ball really well. Didn't have penalties that we had plagued us early in the year with the young group up front. And, and look, defensively, it was just kind of one of those things where it was they would get 3-3-4 or 4-3-3, any combination to get 10 yards. And then, hit a couple of big shot plays. Quarterback did a really good job for them. I'm pleased with the progress. As much as it stinks to be sitting here 1-5, but I can see it. We're getting better, and I think these next 4 games we've got Sparkman, Austin, Grissom, and Albertville, all 4. So give ourselves a chance to try to get in.
Well, you mentioned those 4. We'll be carrying all 4 of those. Your next one is at Sparkman. And from what I understand, there's maybe some potential weather coming in that Saturday, that weekend. And it seemed like the last time we went out there, it was kind of
it cannot be any worse than what it was last year.
Don't say that, Coach.
In 23 years, I've never played in something like that. So there's no way it can be any worse than that.
Well, what's the deal with Sparkman this year? Just more of the same?
Well, I got to look at them a little bit this week. Same. Just really athletic. Quarterback can spin the ball really well. Number 2, big-time receiver, outside receiver. We're going to have to control. Big in the box, big up front on defense. It's going to be running ball is going to be a challenge for us. We've got to we've got to be in good spots, and we have got to tackle well. That's another thing. Last night we did not tackle really well at all. So maybe Muscle Shoals running back had something to do with that, but we're going to have to clean that up and do a better job against Sparkman with that.
You've had to deal with several very mobile quarterbacks throughout the. I don't know about Muscle Shoals, but Sparkman, just another one in the list.
No, I don't think he's as what we've seen. I don't think he's immobile, but I don't think to the extent of running the quarterback as much as what we've seen that they're going to do that.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess we'll see you guys at Sparkman Friday night.
All right. Well, don't bring that bad weather with you.
Well, I will try not to. I didn't know it. I didn't know it followed me there last year. I didn't look over my shoulder.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, Coach, thanks again for joining us. So we appreciate you and appreciate everything you do.
All right. Thank you, guys. Y'all have a great day.
Yes, sir.
All right. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, Coach Chad McGehee of the James Clemens Jets headed to Sparkman Senators next week, so should be a good game. Producer, is that it? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a great show. We appreciate you joining us. My name's Tom McClung, Tomcat. On behalf of producer extraordinaire myself, we ain't got to go home. We've got to get ourselves up out of here. We will talk to you next weekend.
Missed part of this week's show? Archives are available on our website. You can also hear us on your favorite podcast platform, including iTunes, Google, Amazon, and more. Just check out the podcast page at tailgatetalk.net for a list of available apps and links. We'll be back with more of Applebee's Tailgate Talk after this. To many folks, the words healthy and delicious aren't interchangeable. Golden Eagle Nutrition in Athens is here to change your mind. They're the spot for healthy and, yes, delicious shakes and drinks, good for a meal replacement or just a pick-me-up. Low-calorie, low-sugar, low-carb, and low-fat shakes like the turtle cheesecake or banana pudding. Loaded energy teas like the Blue Hawaiian or Georgia Peach. Golden Eagle Nutrition. Call 867-5601 or stop by 616 Highway 31 South, Suite F, just north of Walmart. Oh, and they deliver too. Golden Eagle Nutrition, 867-5601. P4 Physical Therapy is a new outpatient provider offering community-based care with a unique partnership model that allows them to consistently deliver world-class outpatient care, emphasizing personalized hands-on treatment. Whether it's orthopedic, physical, geriatric, or manual therapy, sports or neuro rehab, telehealth, or most any type of muscle or joint pain, P4 Physical Therapy promises to treat you with integrity, compassion, faithfulness, and selflessness. Locations in Athens, Huntsville, and Winfield, Alabama, as well as Fayetteville and Knoxville, Tennessee. Look for them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com.
Your roof is the first line of defense for your home. Do you have water stains on your ceiling, paint peeling off your walls, shingles missing? It's probably time for you to get your free roof inspection. Locally owned and operated, licensed, and insured, Yellowhammer Roofing is the Yellowhammer State hometown team. Yellowhammer Roofing. Let our family protect what's most important to you, your family. 256-232-1933 or online at yellowhammerroofing.com.
If you're looking for an alternative to the insane prices of buying furniture furniture, appliances, and electronics outright, why not consider rent-to-own at Buddy's Home Furnishings in Athens? High quality at low prices. Top brands like GE, Maytag, Samsung, and Ashley. No credit approval and flexible payment options. See what you can take home today. Visit Buddy's Home Furnishings in Athens at 600 South Jefferson Street in the Athens Shopping Center. Go online to buddyrents.com or call 206-9505. Buddy's Home Furnishings. Customers agree. There's just something about Scooter's Coffee. Since 1998, their mission has been to keep folks happy by helping them scoot in and scoot out quickly while roasting their coffee from the top 10% of specialty beans in the world. Choose from hot drinks like their Caramelicious and Honey Vanilla Latte to cold offerings like the Strawberry Acai Quencher and Iced Mocha. They've also got smoothies, teas, and blenders. You'll agree too. There's just something about Scooter's Coffee. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast. Scooter's Coffee, 547 Highway 72 West in Athens at Town Center. Scooter's Coffee. You've been listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, live from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill on Highway 72 East in Athens, just off I-65. You can hear the archive of this and other shows online at tailgatetalk.net. Applebee's Tailgate Talk is a production of Play Action Sports on 1080 WKAC.